Hey, welcome to another FortNite Friday. This Friday we're looking at the Agent's Room. The Agent's Room only has two figures, and it cost me only $12.99 at Toys R Us. It only has two figures, and you might be thinking, well, you paid $9.99 for that one set with four figures. You paid $12.99 for another set with four figures that came in all the same suits, which was kind of the opposite. I think it would have... Anyway, I'm not complaining. This one basically is the same guy with two different heads, and this one has absolutely no paint on it, which I hate personally. I think it's a total cheap ripoff, but I'm pretty sure I can customize some of this stuff. But it appears it comes with a turntable kind of playset that you can show off your fashions. Oh, well, it reminds me of the fashion doll playsets from either Dazzle Dolls, which were about the same size as these 4-inch, little Barbie dolls, or the Kenner version of those, which was the Glamour Gals, and they had, it looks like something from Glamour Gals, to be completely honest with you. All right, down here we have, oh, okay, that was the zombie guy with the blonde hair, except he's wearing a suit, which I can just pop and swap if I wanted to do that. Here's that horse guy that seems to be pretty popular. He's one of the first ones I've ever seen. I do have him. I think his name is Raz, Emperor Peely. I have this guy, and he's like Hotcakes guy, whatever. I can't remember his name. That's a really cool version of him. I have not seen him. They don't have the names. Normally they tell you also available and they give you the names. Are they assuming that we know the names now? And then this fish guy. I was about to say an orange guy, but I think it's a fish guy. I don't play the game. I don't know anything about it. Oh, it's a shooting game. And it's kind of, somebody said, it's like Minecraft with, shooting games. No. I've played it a few times. I'm done. I don't like games where everybody in the world's better than me, and you can't just play by yourself and get better. You have to constantly be shot in the head, so what's the point? All right, so this is going to have Brutus in it, and it appears that Brutus Gold and Brutus Ghost are the two characters that are pretty much the same. So yeah, once again, I feel like I'm not, I'm like, for $12.99, I feel like I'm fine. But, if I had to pay the full price on this, I feel ripped off. So right out of the bag, we got to get this out, which is their fashion playset. Oh, okay, cool. It's got like a little push button feature, and it doesn't seem like you'd have to wind it up to get it to go back to the neutral. Let me put that down because it's kind of windy out here. No, you just push it down and it just makes it turn. There's no batteries and no wheels or anything, or like on the Power Rangers, you had to. Well, were they the ones that were perpetual? I know that. Okay, so I had the Crimson. What's his name? Monstar. Yeah, okay, so you had to keep resetting him. You had the flip over action, but you had to reset it back in order to make it flip again. I think the Power Rangers, it was just perpetual. After you did it once, you did it again, you did it again. You didn't have to reset anything on it. Let me just put it in my shirt. All right, so building this might take a little bit more effort than I'm willing to do on camera. So I might have to do this like it's a two-parter. I don't want to make you guys sit here and wait for me to do this. Of course, then again, it may be pretty simple. Of course, if I put more effort into it, I could probably make this video where I can just go through it fast for the boring parts. You have the instructions books, which is only like one page, and just put these down. So, okay. Other than cutting everything out and placing it. Okay, so they're already, this is the middle piece, and it doesn't appear that it matters what side it goes on. Okay, this is a shooting range guy. Okay, that tape like to grab back on real quick, so be careful about that. I don't know if it matters which piece goes in where. Okay, first off, you got to determine that this is the piece that goes right here. Just looking at the way they're sloped, well, if I need to change it, I can change it. I don't want to slow you guys down by looking at the front again. I can always change it easily, probably. And if you want to put the black side on, I guess you could do that instead. Like if you don't like that and you want to make your own, you can put the black side on, I'm guessing, because it does just the same. And it's reversible, totally. All right, so we got this, and then we got the gold gun for Goldfinger. This gun. We got these oversized big old dudes. Okay. All right. He's got a soft goods coat, so he looks like he's part of the card game. If you look at if I put these in order, it'd be 2 videos ago. His articulation, he's got pretty much all the same articulation as all these figures seem to have. He looks like he has a stormtrooper helmet on. Does he work for Darth Vader? He's got really tiny legs, so he's kind of almost got the Mr. Incredible look to him as far as the proportionality. He's got his gun. I'm guessing this is his, but okay, I was about to say, how in the world does he hold it? I guess he has to hold it by the stock. I don't know. I've never seen a gun like that. Y'all might be like, well, you never seen a gun like that? No, I'm not really a gun person. I'm more of a sword person. Even then, I'm not like, oh my gosh, that's my life. No, I'm going to have a life outside of this stuff. Anyway. Okay, so put him on the thing. I guess you could put both feet down, peg them down. So he won't fly off when you roll him around. Kind of reminds me now, I'm thinking about while I'm doing this, I don't think I can get those feet down without having to take off that. It's in the way. Hold on. Man, my fingers are getting cold out here too, so it's not helping. You gonna help me out, Beanie? Beanie just said he wants to help me out. There we go. He's gonna fly off of it. Here we got Mr. Gold. He's like a ball. I'm not talking to you, man. I said gold. I didn't say cold. Because you got a cold-hearted cat. His name is Meanie, and there's a reason for that. Yes, there is. You know there's a reason for that. Yes, there is. Look at, now Meanie wants to get into my action. Meanie's like jealous because I'm playing with something and it's not his head. I can't get okay, that hole is really hard to get in there. All right, let's pretend like he's on there, and I push this. And it's like, oh, he turned from gold to ghost. Oh, man. It's like the transporter play set that we used to play with on the Star Trek bridge play set for the Mega figures, the 8-inch figures. Man, I still want one of those so badly. This is more of a Gatlin 2-hand gun. One hand would go here, one hand would go here. And then, I'm thinking it goes with gold. I don't know. I just assume because of the coloring. Okay, so I got this side, which looks like the target practice. This side, which is, I guess, where you store all your weapons. I mean, it shows on the thing that you store your weapons here, but I don't think I can get that weapon in any of these racks. Maybe. That's what I was afraid I was going to fly off. That one flew off then. Look. All right, so yeah, that's kind of a cool feature. I like that, but is this something I want to display because it's just so pretty? Probably not. It's probably going to go into storage post-haste because I just don't have room for anything right now. And the figures, I'll probably play with them until I can pop their heads and do something different with them. Because I'm thinking gold, just plain gold. Ugh. But you take him and you switch him up with something else, yeah, you can come up with something pretty cool. All right, well, let me know if this is something you have in your collection and how much did you pay for yours, because I'm just curious, because when they say these are normally $24, I'm like, I think this would cost more in the stores. I mean, the figures alone are like $10 each, and then you got the play set. So I don't know. It's a hard call for me to think that this is only $24 normally in stores. I pay $12.99, you know. Well, I hope you guys have a great, fun, fantastic French Friday for FortNite.